Nang ni tinggal kat komnat jo. Ya ne wetim ne jangkur ne jangiri putal we gwar bum na noir yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda. Wetim ne jangkur ne jangiri putal we gwar bum na noir yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda. Gorgon war madal wuyan nalan garawan go gele beje wi gwar bum na noir beju galung nei ni yal tunda gorde nei dar go war beju galung nei ni yal tunda gorde nei dar go war. Gorgon war madal wuyan nalan garawan go gele beje wi gwar bum na noir beju galung nei ni yal tunda gorde nei dar go war beju galung nei ni yal tunda gorde nei dar go war. Ya nei wetim ne jangkur ne jangiri putal we gwar bum na noir yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda. Cuma gai duriang ram ke je cariye ye Mario. Minno beda karwar wilo, bodior bubala kami jabel. Cuma gai duriang ram ke je cariye ye Mario. Malan jano Kona level doktor majala kumal jenong malang dandang inwaliga teu merbajir balare de kona level doktor majala kumal jenong. Ya nei wetim ne jangkur ne jangiri putal we gwar bum na noir yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda. Nei wetim ne jangkur ne jangiri putal we gwar bum na noir yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda. Ya nei wetim ne jangkur ne jangiri putal we gwar bum na noir yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda.
Malmat Dak Deng, Malmat Dak Deng, Malmat Dak Jangdor, kemudian dia tim sama, wala jangka badak ayam berawdin, lajuna, wala medi dalam, wala in India la pa ko pundo ga work global media and welcome. Today te kon damandan men ci kon ngai ka Facebook social media damandan na Ter Manyang Gatwech la li na Ter Manyang Gatwech Tera no ci kon ne na wala Facebook global media no kon I believe ko ta ko you can mute yourself for now until later when you are given a chance to talk then be able to unmute. Yeah. So, adia wachagwa ka liangkon ko kien ko tere ko gama jawda. Thank you for that. Wana mecha ka mecha da wala changka badak ka pay mrawdien ka weekend dama nan Ter Manyang tong la liangkon aja mala lingna Ter Manyang nya Ter Manyang na mechi benta de panya ramkel ka nur community intellectual ka lergati kon la leda ba bika lingan wala tong la ne neje kila kuigo na melade Ter Manyang wala chiga work global media channel ko bikon nywa ka Ter Manyang Ter Manyang, thank you to us today ka studio ana chiloda chate da long angut kai na la long ko chala de wotwara la go ana to kwande maybe tell us about yourself Mr. Ter maybe be native one banga ka ba chu ling na jodu go na ke nguma lady tell us about yourself and what you do. Welcome.
Okay, thank you. To the Gawar Global Media and the audiences, and different part of the world. Okay, it's Africa. Okay, Africa can live. I really appreciate who wanna host today. Gan today Charlotte Ter Manyang Gatwech. Ngan daw ka ayot. 1985. I'm married. I hold a bachelor degree in public administration and management. I major in good governance and human rights, and also allow a master public international law and is focusing on human rights and the global perspective and also the good governance. Then currently, I'm executive director of the Center for Peace and Advocacy. Center for Peace and Advocacy is a human rights organization based in Juba. I'm current chair of Civil Society Coalition on Defense of Civic Space, and got calling kwa no nine kon kray ko ne jancha freedom mo jancha bangar. Uganda was a former chair of the network of South Sudan civil society organization in Uganda. The network has a 25 organization are working in different areas. Again, but Metaka Exile, I was the chair of the Human Rights Defenders in Exile working group, a consortium there representing 8 countries, including South Sudan, DRC, Burundi, Somalia, together with Somalia and Eritrea, Sudan, Tanzania, and Rwanda. Then check on that, but the former executive director of International Youth for Africa, so Uganda, and also Ladba, a focal person of the Human Rights Defender, Human Rights Documentation Initiative. Ramkel, Masha organization, merely United States Institute of Peace, 2017, and then generation change failure. Also check on that community as a share of our community from 2013 to 2015. Then I was the former human rights nominee for the Greater Panel 2022, and I'm nominated Medandeng Award, but I did not get that award. But I am the former nominee for human rights for the Greater Panel region. And also then Changa selected, I think globally. I will represent South Sudan in September. I will be going for a human rights conference. I was selected as one of the activists in the country. I will I will be going to Netherlands, to represent the country and the civil society. Then chilo je tel ma ko we ne me to ngu ne to ne one ne jana ba one ne ba yumara je one ne ba to ngu ko dor ma to je tega ma to je kano tega ma gore one ne jana one ne biela me je we dan da ke 2013 me da na ko ga our community Mesha Jen waka cam ya create dongo refugee settlement. For those who are in Uganda, they will understand. Take a mandarani nanga, Tisha win, lo chi and jen. Mesha I went ko me ya waka cam and be a waka line. May you work a trigger line, my native my agor, chua manaro, Foganen, and no mayakanen, a mandato shekel, shek young shekel, sheng nora. Then may you see, chẳng cho con one out 3 days. Con nó quay có tục, and quay có tục away ni. Mình để ruling ro, so cái này con là gọi là cái kem. Mấy sẽ tí có ngô, áo con cao hút will go cái tay nhìn cái na, cái tay nhìn con nó cái jalap, gần when mà chuyện chuyện ngắt tách cái sẽ đâu gần bị nhur ngang lò ra. Mấy sĩ tham nó xóa the share of our community, cái 2015. Chawagan, I will not just waiting. Chawagan, a little bit temple like an echo. Then through Diramo, young attack, this is one of the things that provoked me, to advocate for the right of girls, women, and their participation in public decision-making process. Then again, the jagger told the number one, again, human rights defender. The second one, for the first time, I have another option. I have to advocate for the South Sudanese refugees to take a Uganda can live. One in a Bashunkian, one in a Kanbakulangai. So, a Bakalat. I will Bakalat. I don't know. Changajako one and again advocate for the human right. Meta netina ke Uganda take a native one during the peace and me she kutu no me anko ngai me ala de angai na during the peace negotiation ko one share person of the civil society organization in Uganda so na yo ja peace talk including the current commissioner of Anga County Honorable Bill Butters, because he's the one mentoring me. I need to give him that appreciation. Me chang ja ka share kala so na kwany so wakat is ababa ko I cannot select myself, and that will be the public interest, the conflict interest, and no chen na dan jok kalo so ka ja me che ka ja alo chi ko participate ka peace process. Me shi biel me she go bo ka politics. I remain in civil society. Alo remain in civil society. I think this is what this is a little I can tell you about my little background. And then I look at a question, an organization with Miladatin. Malada. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ter Manyang. Yes. She loda jate ramala ku Ter Manyang diawo and lease nanin jet lease ko Ter Manyang nga. Dating one day ngaitin. Tong maybe la lingno chane melet. Bi ku ramel janga. Tong kantin dia de konin jelet. Ramel letke. Ramen take behind all those process. Again, would the man, she nena wale, Kagawa Global Media Show. So thank you so much, Charama. She didn't want along, she got let because she would will go. Of which, if I'm not wrong, Charama, all your activity could revolve around human rights, around administration. So we don't know when a huge step which you make. Quite a quick, it seems to be a very dangerous career. Current situation in the country and in 2013 to 2020. How do you manage that?
Yes, I think it's a very tough question. You know, and Mesha Gorilla, when la human rights activists, take a boy. One, Mesha Benla human rights activist, and being a human rights activist is a passion that comes from your inner heart. You know, it is a call. Boy, number one, imagine human rights activists, you should be brave. Number two, you should be as somebody working with professionalism. You don't need to be dry by just this simple thing. Or maybe go con unaitung one. Take a native one to work on a birano de yo. But we are boy order thing, you know, because we believe. Take a native one and tell them native one young and was also done it. These people could speak on their behalf. Chatwal, yesterday I was in the radio talk show with others distinguished panelists, this including the deputy spokesperson of police, Karam Kelka woman, spokesperson ka parliament. You know, we are discussing about the issue Independence Day. And one of the questions, Meshares, Judge Honorable, yeah, it's good you are here. Con K2022 Kapayero, Tagoyen ka parliament. Together with other 8 journalists, may I go on political divisions. But then on the Kotonkere link and would catch a link, I think the American embassy which I statement, which I issue. May she honorable spokesperson of parliament, may she talk, we have evidence. He had apologized yesterday. The way is not good with the activism, they intimidate. Although he has intimidated me yesterday, take a shame without care. Tiang konaje kiro ayede be yede focus on issue of women alo ko president ko studio, and that is the kind of the intimidation. But then I cannot allow to be intimidated because this is my country, you know. Then I face a lot of challenges. In 2016 we leave Uganda. Kone bielbo to Katanga and Oken. Meshi o meshi tekor and you tene one you aja. Kuma South Sudan. May I jana ito. So na yo wana Tanzania. We stay for 6 months, and then again, Michelle Lunjo Kajubeke 2020. I you know, I receive a lot of phone call, but I resist. You know, Kujin Margin activists. You need to have that kind of the resilience. May talk K20 last year. During when I participated in governance forum, go take annual governance forum organize every year. Balel kapai bak, I mean kapai bong kapai workel every year. All the government officials, including the president. The first vice president is the co-chair because he's dealing with the governance cluster. May I participate? We touch one of the hot areas. Issue of Hamimbago. The honorable Mapwe, we cannot graduate. Unified forces will stick, but more chance on the consumer society. Tago is good to own a ginty one honorable ring train or ring train. The main one collected in the hand of civilian would collect state. Tago, why do we need another more gun? And yet we have a lot of gun in the country, including the gun we have in Jonglei State. And then Chimakwe, allow Chago for a book, Triagal, Canelia Lomoro. The good thing to government official to already and out, to attend your coror. One of the hotel, Mayala Farm Africa Hotel, and those people who need a juba. And Chokoro got Arbia Machar. Take our colleague to Jalko Kel, so Chako Joshong, we are not moving anywhere. So near June to the Kagari, so Kagari Jality. Meshako Stabamo, Meshako Lel, we went ahead, we met with the first vice president. And Yago, you take me to man. Yes, I would recommend you to the top leadership with the security. Oh, Jen Walker Blue House. And this one, we went to Blue House, we met with the deputy director with our national security. Me ya ko wala in detail the way yes the water amade la the wara ma ji yare ka me ra me yore ka che ju ka changen te gar bi mi we ira so che way yes Jeju, let be the last and the final. Jeju civil society, they don't have a guns. They're just advocating for the right of our people. You know, those are the challenges. Tin and Tinkonin and Tinkoni Akopes, Kon and Way Kokoa, Kon but we are not bad people. We are just advocating for the right of everybody in this country. Yesterday, take a case, Masha handle, and that's why you see me in this background. I don't want to be stay where in my house, Kenika. Eh? Very sensitive case handle yesterday. Came take a nyamaya post a shemani, wa kwen kaje, a urmata cattle camp, so Lake State. A nyamaya kiriya handle, take a serve hours. Go consumer activism, matagara material, ba konguru ba protect, yesterday we had a meeting with the police and Shimono Kwenga hours. And then they will study the issue of the police, issue of the court. These are the things in Lariko. And you are aware of this lady, may I think may I camera one. And no Jin Majira Mateka Lodge Matika humanity. Are you okay to to remove the eye of your own daughter, your blood? Kuta moko ame ala gar kwala ni nure kedit chawon yumra yete tina wali konwari tana meshala natural laws. These are the laws te kon kwana governor wal ko yumra in my argument with others la de yumra jen to ko konwari go con take a lot of things. And for example, you cannot stay with your sisters community. Those are the part of human rights, and this is what we call the national law. Thank you.
Gwalo, agana shi loja ya tes ka tan shi lat ka challenges tin tong chai pe second maneti kon shi lat ka injin wuki de me. Kwa me min gurgo ba ko nyoko ti nyok ka gurgo de ko ngai. Ego cha joy won na jiram ke mo executive director ka organization mi chala CPA. Milono go an CPA more people want to know about CPA. Check min here mention na wana ka introduction do. He leads me bar he led ba and wona ne gwa responding he served in he la poma ka ngode la bi current leader ba de pan. Chala jimena go kan le kudiam ko report around human rights kana administration. So CPA, what are the objectives of CPA? Ka mumba gori go be achieve ka CPA. So what is the contribution K instrumental in the implementation of the peace process?
Yeah, well, thank you. And CPA attending one of the kind of comprehensive peace agreement certified public accounting. No, CPA it stands for it is a Center for Peace and Advocacy. Center for Peace and Advocacy. Just mark those keywords: Center and Peace and Advocacy. Center for Peace and Advocacy. This organization, Pwamgo Jen Medan Keo Me Chigo Dan Meshadal, 2013. Mayako Pwam, Lawachako Kwengawano. I was just focusing on my school. We registered in Uganda. And by the way, Mayako Gorka Uganda, hello, chocolate. As organization, we are advocating for the promotion and protection of human rights. And human rights, promote, protect. Another one, let come here, institutional reform. Institutional reforms, peace agreement. This peace agreement, and peace agreement, chapter 1 is talking about the governance. I know, institutional reform to Balel. For instance, we have the Ministry of Peace Building, we have the Ministry of Justice and Constitutional Affairs. Tala taken one, they can reform. We have our government, to make the policy review, and also we are working on the freedom of expression, association, and assembly. Our constitution, Article 25 and Article 24 of Transitional Constitution of South Sudan as amended. Let a year and take a right to associate, you express your opinion, you join. For example, I can decide today to leave CPA, I want to politics. I can associate with any political party. That is the right, And also we are advocating for what we call early and post marriages. And in South Sudan, this is one of the challenges across the country. Most of the people, most of the parents tend that when a young girl no, nowadays, I want to take my example from my family. I mentor my young sisters. I am very happy they're very advocate like me. Chang waka kwen charan bi yumalet chende. This is the wukon ba queen yet ba pal ko nyal me gor taking one no a lot of things. And also we're working what we call sexual and reproductive health right. It's one of the protocol may assign a government of South Sudan. Maputo protocol. Maputo protocol is a protocol that was signed by the government of South Sudan that gave a right to the women. And check the I can decide one but a garden joke a garden one. But our culture, a meeting model ke one community. Sometimes they need to buy money and pay. We don't check a buy anything but ben alone. We will need they will decide on their own. Matega meeting model ke biya benkel ni shegu biya benkel ni shegu kon mi de ni larko we are advocating on the citizen they should participate in good governance and human rights. In any country, any citizen, if you don't understand the affairs of your country, my brother or my sister, you are nobody. You need to participate in your affairs of the country so that those people, they will not make a decision. This is one of the things. Kon me ako binuju ba ta registered te kume bita South Sudan ka paingwan ka chang janang rew ka paingwan ka 2020 with the registration Relief and Rehabilitation Commission. Our vision as CP attend a society that break a cycle human rights violation and lay the foundation of peace, justice, and inclusive society. Our mission, Center for Peace and Advocacy, work across the society and borders to across the consequences of human rights violation through advocacy, lobbying, capacity building, human rights monitoring, documentation, reporting, fighting impunity, and promote the responsible institution. Our objective, one, to promote the intergenerational dialogue. And in South Sudan, most of the young and old people, they don't have that chance to dialogue. I will refer to our interview yesterday. Honorable spokesperson of Parliament try to undermine our participation yesterday, saying that we, the people who went to Bush, we are the one who's supposed to decide the affairs of our country. But I told him, no, this is not how they run the country, And also to undertake and apply research for the support of policy advocacy and promotion and protection of human rights. We need to help our government on the issue of the policy. Like for example, Con K2020, we implement a project, one of the toughest projects, by the way, because we are not a humanitarian organization. Human rights organization, if we don't deal with humanitarian, we are doing governance, in the country. And project we implement is being funded by the one organization based in Washington, D.C., Freedom House, is on the issue of the restriction of the civic space. The key people we invite last time, the national security, the MI, the civil society, the journalists, and also the army, because these are the people we think that they can make an impact. Now, we are very glad now we have that kind of relationship with our national security. If you want to organize activity now, begin working with a political contribution, you get the permission. But those days, they will deny you. But now, CPA, because they know how we make a lot of noise advocacy on newspaper, they say, you just give it to them. It's because of that project we implement in 2020. And one of the last objectives we do human rights documentation, monitoring, and reporting. Matega Mitwo, like the case of Yangal I just mentioned now, we documented, then we forwarded to Railburn Authority. Yes, of course, we are working in collaboration with the police, with other institutions. And also, Metapo Uganda, we disseminate the peace agreement. The peace agreement, Udu and Uganda will attest. For the period of 2 years, we reach over 3,000 South Sudan refugees, both in urban and the rural, because we normally organize a public dialogue at Macquarie University, and that could be attended by everybody. Thank you. I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you. So just mute.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry for that. You can mute also.
Yeah. Kyle, a question is it?
Yeah. I'm coming.
I cannot hear you, sir. No. Question is here, Kyle.
I'm repeating the question, but confirm no biro kwen mute ni na. Charama chi loda ya te long ka ta nanin min chakoling ni ji. Ki shi a plan ka what is CPA. La di enda ngai no CPA comprehensive peace agreement cha sign ka Nairobi na ka wuki da chiwa la dung South Sudan kana North Sudan dan. Chi CPA chi ling ntade pan mi yala Center for Peace and Advocacy. So kwa ti yentin ken yen bio was what yang ngai je bona te yen ka question ni te chi yen ko wana ngoda manan ke la kon kwa meta pan bi kon waka break for like 5 minutes and then bana lunjaw ka kor ma chana lunjaw bana continue ka interview dan kel ka damandan na Ter Manyang Gatwech milo go tin dia de kon che lat ka ti ko mati ka question ko ka comment section ngoda te wana be question be loy ana magori bi ngai about human rights ki magori bi ngai about Ter Manyang Chakon lar CPA, chakon lar tanteje, ke challenges, ke tikon let kenke. Milo no go chete ding wani chana nenti to changes. Teacher let eken Canadian chola human rights activists. So wama bikon wa ka break.
Now tinga kat pomnat jo. Ne wetim ne jangoro na jangiru kuta we gware mum na noir yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda wetim ne jangoro na jangiru kuta we gware mum na noir yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda gorgon war madal wuyan nalan garawan go gele beje wi gware mum na noir gweju galong nei ni yal tunda gorde nei dar go war gweju galong nei ni yal tunda gorde nei dar go war gorgon war madal wuyan nalan garawan go gele beje wi gware mum na noir gweju galong nei ni yal tunda gorde nei dar go war gweju galong nei ni yal Tunda gorde nei dar gwa ya nei wetim ne jangoro na jangiru kuta we gware mum na noir yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda Jumarai de mebe kanwar demokrati gedunda. Cuma gai duriang ram ke jariye yimario. Minore beda kerwar wilo, bodior bugala gabri jabel. Cuma gai duriang ram ke jariye yimario. Kona level doktoral majala kumal jenol malang jandong edwaligat kewu merbajir balare de kona level doktoral majala kumal jenol ne wetim ne jangur ne jangiri kutal we gwar bunda noir yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda wetim ne jangur ne jangiri kutal we gwar bunda noir yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda ne wetim ne jangur ne jangiri kutal we gwar bunda noir yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda.
Go along chat min ci kon linka damanan na kar ko lat jor jana yumaraj be ka nori chak len ba damanan na Ter Manyang go na to ka yumaraj na ka nori milo no go kwa ma te pan ci kon lu njaw ka break ka bana lu njaw ka damanan ke la Ter Manyang ngoda ke lo kono wana and remember tomorrow take me yala youth peace tournament ba kick off Harun ka tiang ka on Sunday kwa dia le yen tindo mati ka sai ka yo song mi bi ngai go na peace tournament mo so milo no go na kwa meta de pan ci kon lu njaw ngai kon go peace tournament mo tetin ka yo tet ka me cha committee ka cha ka be ci ka ben kala interview ko konan wane Mr. Ter he tingwan he kalat ka kui ka activist maybe if you are to communicate here maybe take interaction ka was ka Nuer community ka South Sudan community ka world ko here corner te wan meta 91 we jini we ka jinda de pan nguma de larka ka kui activist Karia machalo biran la activist ki bi human rights bi ngai go rame de chongne rame de tene rame de tedi ke ngum de la ka kui CPA ma de right ka bi was maybe it happen go ne ko chara ka meeting na ta kon tin ta ko kon
you know, as I mentioned earlier, activism is a passion that comes from individual. Beka ran min si share jin kame gui ro judelat alo share for example and metana kenita we have our artists tanake Mr. Teddy or tanake Mr. Gatwech plus other upcoming artists this is a passion min cha gora kan wo kan bala no and human right but wo na karan ko ra ma jana biela didi no but wo as individual be to na jin ko. The reason why you are advocating for the issue of human rights, I mean, we own a general challenge. Mogi Doro challenge. Couldn't me you con one tell minister in where when I went to Unity State at K2022 and I got a sign my conducted on the issue of the oil. And on a good advocacy, whether a Jin community leader, a Jin youth leader, a Jin woman leader, a Jin civil society leader, a Jin religious leader, a Jin student leader. This one need our collective responsibility. Kojen and the issue of oil among other kon yangar. I think in time la nang yin kon in think kon la kwen radio tamazo. Sometime me tell me to odor and especially young lake South Sudan can do. When me tell me to go young the younger kon tie come in be ko bor medan chete niggas ke the criminals young boy so jen yang ti ko mo bi wo me de lo na police and you mean in my opinion and police chaka the citizen the core issue that bring the issue of niggas who turn economic hardship you know which is one of the challenging across all the state because South Sudan can live. Another one, activism is very expensive and dangerous. Why should I say it's very expensive and dangerous? You know, sometimes you use your own money, you use your own resources. You know, you don't put humanity first and then you cannot do anything. You know, you just I have to wait for other people. No, you need to do it. You need to do it as individual. Take a case, me to Medan Kagumba, take a Nyamaya Gwar, in the people were just watching. Then me shall go to our beer, your number plate, you and you are police or your policeman. And that is a part of my work. Take a case, me to Obawaname, no, Doria Leja Belura Kajuba. Take him we are an avenial. I know. I have informed the journalist, may journalist ben. Unfortunately, may you will open a open show journalist. Show journalist show that all. I know. May she police way about con yen, you know. Chora con yen again check. A nang Durwal. May I not you teaching hospital? I was just on-minded. I know. May I was just on-minded? Because I want to go. Our constitution does not allow will be suicide be committed. Yeah, not the constitution and could give my ideas. You are the resource of country. A human resource. I know. Whether it's a Goraka Kiragon. Human rights are dangerous. Did he quote anyone by when and attending one fight? Quite perceived negatively by way while I can either a cock a whiny. Can either quite wing or but then my angle question sometimes I quite motivated. Cohen. Sometimes I defeat our political leaders. Me, I would say I cook a wine. Because you are the first people who that take the money that meant for development. Could take the money to be in different way. Take a grant, take a donation. When we are not the government, we take our power. Made mo go grant a donation. Okay. And you already for example, the US aid, the world, the World Bank, all those organizations. They put a lot of money in this country. But take an impact. May I be brand bit? Minadian Kako, CPA will continue. Give me Utu or don't start something and you leave. And that one is not good. Go to door, you continue until you succeed. Where there is small organization in this country, but because of our activism, country. Okay, this country all. We don't look for media, media, in this country. For instance, We train 35 youth on the transitional justice. Transitional justice is chapter 5 of the peace agreement. Is talking about the three mechanisms. Number one, take a hybrid court for South Sudan, and we may take an area now. We make a limited individual responsibility. Ba nanka court. Number two, take a mere compensation and reparation. You know, take a quaternary angar medan. Ka ngu kan dialo me ya kwa ku ya shi no mai ngu kuma ya rana ka ngu ta dialo ko do ba ka shol ano take a commission of truth and healing and reconciliation bina ara palaka mata mi to medan ne mai kan control ko take a me ala African Union transitional justice policy. This African Union transitional justice policy is a policy that it should be adopted by 54 states including South Sudan. And this policy is talking about the three categories. Number one, a youth. Number two, a woman. Number three, a children. Why? It's because matter of conflict, these people, they can be victims. You know, and we train those 35 youth. I am very glad one of our youth leader participate. You know, when we started something, you need to bring your own people. You know, we really appreciate our youth leader unite. Malaysia participate, active participation. Even people asking him now, you know, Kerala going share of our youth association, so your country, and that's one of the things. And continue, we want to preach the human right to the youth. Go use that the majority population of South Sudan met 72% of the youth, and 75% of youth make decision in Kwame the 35 correct. Because we have 35 ministers. These are the people who made decisions, including the 5 vice president and the president. What about 72 people? Who will advocate for them? They will advocate for themselves. You know, this is what we are doing as a Center for Peace and Advocacy. And also CPA is not working alone. We are collaborating with the community leaders, with religious leaders, with other civil society organizations, you know, in this country. We just wanted to look issue of funding, but we are going to organize what we call intergeneration dialogue. Dialogue bina nyur, you know, bina arti kungu kutating wanted then and then for example tating wanted the lada war communicate can to can go. And then my issue of the conflict, we need to convert also, we are advocating Nuari. They should understand chapter 5 of the peace agreement. Go in chapter 5 of peace agreement and then look at no. And chapter 5 of peace agreement, no aleka, binating one Nuari Makaka prepare for it, they will not get benefit. Thank you.
Be my do commute. Yes. Go along. Charama, she would have left go Mumawa, Kimuma de Lat, Kimuma de Larbiawas. Biawas Condi Al Cousin, Nating one, Ramkel, Damana, Peter Paul. Ajana, you are doing a good job, quarter. Ramkel, Winnie Shul. Jana is very happy. Deng Elijah, good to see activists Ter Manyang Gatwech. Martha Elijah, she lost the table. Jana a good explanation in Anchila. I hope she need one illogian telco. She a plan to that. Ashira and Chetagay. The man Anabol brilliant. Jana Guyaka Warap, state Kakwajok. Chatumia that you go in ne kondi antiquity te ko antigu la den te ko Europe te ko America te ko Canada quite galolet te ko Ethiopia hilo de te ke tanan is very interested Maria Michael that is great native one long hilo yin jate I've not yet seen any question maybe matter question Bachana bin nay có kiến Liz mà bỏ long kan gui kon kan gui cái gì đó để pan có chỉ lo yên thế cái thằng này chết plan cái go Ter Manyang nga cái ngô mà là lady cái organization này chỉ form ngô mà lady chỉ lo yên thế maybe additional the second last question one is there any message that you can tell people about 9 July? Because tomorrow is going to be 9 July. Ka ne the content ka diaspora maybe til ka ngai ko balat ko Japan ka weekend Japan ko on Sunday. Charama ti ka ngai ko maybe cha ten ko mo chi holiday Japan ka weekend no. Some country kwa ten to maybe ba nong yo ka ba nang niam. Is there anything that you want to share with us about 9 July?
About like. Yeah, thank you, Gawar Global. You know, one of my advice to the South Sudanese, especially both interior and exterior, is to promote the social cohesion. Promoting social cohesion among yourself, this is one of the important things. And also, think contrary to which those people in Western world, especially in Canada, in Europe, in US, in Australia, you know, I want a South Sudanese. I was having a lot of discussion with one of the lady who came from US. I asked her a lot of questions. I say, why there's no South Sudan who are not in decision making in United States government? You know, this is one of the very important, because if you get a citizenship, your work, you are not supposed to just make money. You need to go to school first, and then from there you organize a community. Like, for example, I was told Nebraska in US is one of the states is full of Nuer, and why Nuer they don't have an MP in the National Congress. So you know, I think the activism, we need also more activists, and we have some activists who have been in touch with us, especially Garkwal Wadar. One of the good activists, you know, is based in Washington, D.C. I'm in touch with him. And then also Deng Elijah, so my own brother, is doing a great thing, you know, to the communities. Not only alone, or also Gawar, and also plus the rest. You know, we need to establish also the global network. The global network, you know, for our people, you know. And on the issue of human rights, this issue of human rights is we need those guys, especially in the US or in Western world, to lead us. But this is one of the important things. And also to my dear South Sudanese here, as I was arguing yesterday with the policy makers, because I asked them why the Independent Day is already supposed to be extended to Monday. They told me no. This decision is made by the Council of Ministers. I said that this is wrong, because on Sunday automatic is you know, is holiday. You're supposed to extend this to Monday, and then they all of them they remain silent. I wanted you to use your voice. Your voice is a tool that can change everything in the world, and also believe in yourself. You know, believe in yourself. When I was starting my activism, I faced a lot of challenges. It's starting from you know, especially from New York community plus others. Other people are asking me, this guy is just wasting his money. Oh, this and this and this. You know, we need to believe in ourselves, and we need to change the narrative. You know, we are the people. Don't be misled by our leader who says that the youth are the future of tomorrow. No, no way. They are the future of today, and also you should prepare yourself for today and tomorrow. And also, I really appreciate thank you for taking your time. You know, these are the issues. These are the 9 old issues. And also, plus our people in Western world, plus the world global, and I will appreciate. I will always, working together in anything also to promoting um, uh, our human rights and social cohesion among the South Sudan communities. And thank you for having me.
Galong, Mr. Ter Manyang, chilo da yates ko chako taken ke jiba, nei tungwan mo pe kuike, damana na bili dang, duir, tek ka juba, jana kuya chiu me ka juba, damana na pita kay fall, jana we ye show me ki gawor global media ki damana na Ter Manyang la activities in kwa interview jana ta Australia an gwe jetina wani Stephen Chol Buzja ta Kampala Uganda yani lo te long ke tananin chalat kona damana na Ter Stephen Chol Buzja again take a message mabar ma chakwen ka goye ko relate ka use I'm still reading the message Guama, maybe we have come to the end of our interview today. Maybe take a hard by key word Madrid South Sudanese tinta within Juba tinta arka diaspora ke anyone take a thing we mon can you maybe your last word to conclude your interview, Mr. Ter Manyang, today. Tika mute, Kurado unmute.
My message to the South Sudanese who stay here in Juba and those who stay outside is that this country needs our collective responsibility. Whether you are a political leader, you are the religious leader, you are the youth leader, you are the businessman and woman, you are a student, you are, this country needs our collective responsibility because we want to make South Sudan a better country where everybody can admire. South Sudan needs all of us, in terms of everything, in terms of development. You can see today most of the foreigners, they are the one benefiting the country. But it's because our people, they lack civic education. This work of human rights need all of us. Is our collective responsibility. We need to come to human rights. Yes, there are some people who will not speak publicly, but we need those people who can organize small meetings, to give education, to our communities, to give education to our communities, and also, especially our people in IU. IU need a lot of things, especially. Medan take I want our authorities, our local authority follow this one. Take a recommendation of Medan during the 6th governance forum. Our local chief a uniform could be a cow yo. But my commissioner when I did not get a chance to meet him. I think those are the things to go in, and also let the local authority also collaborate with us, the civil society. Connected here. Once you day of thin, but whether day of thin, but may our collaborate, we can make it our country a beautiful country. And thank you.
Galong, Hiloda Yates, Ter Manyang, when Jan Tekela Walla, Kachana Wukidem, Jane Nyoka, Jarma missing Cheso, Chijiway morning cocaine, she could greet in Guam, she Jodan, Kia interview done, Chabenko one Nebeto, Nyok, they will thank the girl what you go on, Chitakel, Kokajita, and Yanako on Visa Sudanese, Tinta Wimon, bigger La Ta in Wa, Casa Sudan, Kieta in Lakia, United activities. What it is, Bigopolo Nachiang Talk Facebook page, Gawar Global Media, Tanaika YouTube channel, Gawar Global Media. Milonogo, every weekend, Latanaika show, Tanadi Conin go to an opinion killing concerning culture, concerning anything, Magorica topic, Milonogo, Cocopolo, every weekend. And thank you so much, Mr. Ter Manyang. Bye.
Now tinggal kat komnat jo. Ya ne wetim ne jangkuru ne jangiru kutal we gware bum na noir yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda. nei wetim ne changur na changir wi kutal we war bum na war yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda Gorgon war madal wuya nalan garawan go gele beje wi war mum nan war beju galong nei ni yal tunda gord nei dar go war beju galong nei ni yal tunda gord nei dar go war Gorgon war madal wuya nalan garawan go gele beje wi war mum nan war beju galong nei ni yal tunda gord nei dar go war beju galong nei ni yal Tunda gorde nei dar gwa ya nei wetim ne changur na changir wi kutal we gwar bum na war yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda In my good day, what we go, but you're a bella gabri dabel. Suma I do the young ram gay, Charlie, Mario. In my good day, what we go, but you're a bella gabri dabel. Suma I do the young ram gay, Charlie, Mario. Gonna level the girl, my jala, mal genome. Malang and Danong and what he got, Kevin, a bajir, balade day. Gonna level the girl, my jala, mal genome. Ya nei wetim ne changur na changir wi kutal we war bum na war yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda Nei wetim ne changur na changir wi kutal we war bum na war yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda Ya nei wetim ne changur na changir wi kutal we war bum na war yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda yu maraja me be kanwar demokrati gedunda